Hi, Parker. Nice to meet you. Yes.
Nice to meet you, Charlie.
Big TikTok guy here.
So, like, pedophiles, people who were married to children in the past and normalized in that society, should they go to prison? Like, if you could go back in time, would you put those pedophiles in prison that married those children because it was normalized? They were deceived into thinking it's okay. Would you put them in prison?
You got to slow down.
Sorry.
Pedophiles should get.
He's going back to the earlier conversation. He's going back to the women shouldn't be punished because they were duped into murdering their fetus. Remember? That boy's about to cook. Okay. Oh, he's doing it. I actually found you through Parker. Wait, what? Anyway, he's doing the thing that I said you should do, which is tackle the underlying premise. Okay. Abortion is murder and should be illegal. If you think abortion is murder, which Charlie does not, you can literally turn around and interrogate his moral system and pick it apart, because he already earlier, talking to someone else, said falsely, oh, well, I don't think women should be punished because for getting an abortion, even though it's murder, because they've been duped. So what he's doing here is exactly that.
Get the death penalty.
No, so you'd go back in the past, you'd give them the death penalty, even though they were deceived into thinking it was okay? But you said people who get abortions who are women shouldn't go to prison.
But it's not currently illegal.
Okay, regardless.
Pedophilia
at that time, it wasn't.
No, I would not go back and retroactively enforce laws where things were currently not illegal.
You wouldn't put pedophiles in prison in the past.
Hold on a second. When was it illegal? When was it legal in America?
Well, child marriage was legal in America throughout the early 1900s, and especially throughout most of society for thousands of years.
It's still legal in America, by the way. For the record, just pointing that out. In a lot of red states where Republicans who routinely falsely claim that like trans people are pedophiles will then turn around and defend child brides, child marriages in general.
Years, especially in the Old Testament and in the Bible, right?
Hold on a second. So where is the Levitical law that allows you to marry a child?
Oh, yeah.
Can you name the verse?
Well, I can't name the verse, but the particular conditions that are listed in the Bible are that you have to be physical maturity and emotional maturity, which is extremely vague and throughout society has been seen to be met at puberty.
There is not a verse, but let's kind of go back.
Okay, so when is the age of consent under your view?
Let's go back to, generally agreed upon, it's 18 years old.
Notice that he's on the back foot now, Charlie, I mean, because this dude is literally dominating the conversation. Great job. The other girl before was being too kind to him. You should never be kind to these animals, okay? You should never be kind to them, especially when you're debating them, okay? Maybe outside of the field of debate, whatever, he shows up on your live stream to be like, you should give me money because you react to so many of my videos or whatever. You'll be like, you can laugh to their face. When you're in the field of debate, if you want to take on this task, you should not be kind to them.
But let me ask you.
Because you don't go based on what's generally agreed. You go based on the Bible.
I say 18 years old. But let me ask you a question.
Where's that in the Bible?
When does life begin?
Conception.
Conception, great. So good. So should we protect all life at conception?
I care about sentient life, not
sentient.
Cellular
So
life.
when do brainwaves start?
Do you think brain dead people should be able to pull the plug on, like a family should be able to pull the plug on an individual in the family that's brain dead?
You got to answer the question. When do brainwaves start?
You can see brainwaves around 6 to 8 weeks, which in brain dead individual there are brainwaves as well. So the brainwaves necessary to produce a subjective experience are met until around 18 through 26 weeks in the womb.
Can you see it from my perspective that at 6 to 8 weeks those brainwaves will actually increase, not decrease, if allowed the process of development to continue?
Did you know those same EEG scans exist in brain dead people that you don't think are sentient?
But the difference with the brain dead people is that the likelihood of those brainwaves actually increasing is very low at 6 to 8 weeks, when by 15 weeks they can hear the mom's voice.
It's impossible. It's irreversible sensation. That's what brain death is. I
hold on,
didn't know that.
But no,
it's not coma.
But you're doing a red herring. Go back to 6.
No, it's not. What's a red herring?
A red herring is where you avoid the topic and you say something that is adjacent or symmetrical to what I'm saying, but not actually I'm saying.
You mean a reductio ad absurdum? That's not a red herring.
A 6 to 8 week baby, if they're allowed to continue to develop, what ends up happening?
At a certain point, it will become a sentient being in the future. The same way that if I keep engaging in sex with my girlfriend, there'll be a baby in the future. Yet I don't care about the sperm.
Unless you're infertile, which we don't know. But let's see the process of development, right? Why?
Do you want to answer my question yet?
Charlie tried to do that. Charlie tried to jab at him and say, unless you're infertile. Again, right-wingers love doing that shit and then crying about how you're doing ad hominems, okay? Charlie tried to hit him with a weak sperm. Dog, looking the way you do, you probably shouldn't be talking about anybody's sperm being weak, okay? Yeah, this is the dolphin fetus guy.
Why do you have the ability or the right?
Should those child P3Os go to prison?
The process of
Should the pedophiles go to prison?
From 1904, how many Pedophiles are alive
mine.
from 1904.
They're not alive, right? I meant like if you can go back in the past,
Okay, that's
hypothetically speaking, and you could put them in prison. Would you put them in
Well,
prison?
I would have killed them myself if I was alive back
Okay,
then.
so
But,
then
like,
so then you don't apply
but-
it based upon what people are deceived to believe.
but
You apply it
yes,
based
I
upon
do.
what you consider to be
That-
moral.
it's a
So the
separate
women who had
issue.
abortions, you think they should go to prison.
No,
So why
no,
should
I-
women who
I-
get abortions go to
I've
prison,
never- I've
but
never
someone
said
like
that.
my mom who
This
told
is
me that
not-
Santa Claus exists
this is
shouldn't go to
not
prison
going to
because
be
they're
a
both sins?
constructive debate if you keep on talking over me.
Well, I
right?
was finishing my statement and you were talking over me,
but
but go for it.
Let me ask you a very simple question. Do you think it would be a good thing if we had less abortions in America?
It depends on the context. Like, are the abortions prior to sentience?
People who are red flagging this dude right now are just doing simply because they want to talk. No disrespect to the Hasanabi heads that involved themselves in this process, but the only reason why you're flagging him is because you want to chirp. Okay? He's obviously doing a good job. Put the goddamn flag down, dude. Holy, this is annoying as